Hey, I'm Becca with the Happy Ever Crafter, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 3 most common myths that I'm constantly trying to dispel when it comes to learning modern calligraphy. AKA, I'm going to convince you to try calligraphy, even if you've been using any of these excuses. Let's jump right in. Myth number 1 is that you can't do calligraphy if your handwriting sucks. This one's just not true at all. Your handwriting has absolutely nothing to do with your calligraphy skills. Here's proof. If you need more explanation than that, I have a whole video on why your handwriting has nothing to do with your calligraphy, and you can check it out here. Myth number 2 is that you need really expensive and fancy tools. False. Honestly, you can spend tons of money on calligraphy and art supplies. Clearly I did, look at everything behind me, but you don't have to. So you can literally start with whatever you have and work up from there. My best recommendation is to start with one pen, and if you had to choose one, I would say this one, the Tombow Fudenosuke is my best recommendation. But even if you can't have access to brush pens or any sort of calligraphy tools, start with a freaking pencil. Honestly, start with whatever you have and just move up from there. So if you need a video that'll help you get started with a pencil, check this out. Myth number 3 is that it takes a really long time to learn calligraphy. I got pretty friggin' good at calligraphy within like 2 or 3 months. In fact, I was being asked to teach calligraphy in the first 6 months that I had learned it. That's not tooting my own horn or saying that I was a professional within that first 6 months of practice, but it is saying that I was good in the way that like you want to be good to impress your friends. So if that's your goal, you can definitely do it, and it does not take forever to learn. The key is just to learn how to do it properly. So not just willy-nilly finding a fancy brush pen and trying all these new techniques without ever having learned the basics. And speaking of that, I have a free course and I would love to teach you. It teaches you from the very ground up all the basics you need to learn so that you're not wasting time on any fancy techniques that you shouldn't learn as a beginner. Honestly, over 50,000 students have taken this basics course. It's totally free, and I promise you I'll get you off the ground a lot faster than you think. So if you want to check it out, you can find it here, and it's also linked down below. Lastly, make sure you subscribe to my channel because there's 2 new videos every single week, and I would love to see you back here soon.